Matt, a 2-0 loss to Buckenham today from what is really a poor display. What are your thoughts?
I thought exactly that. I thought Buckenham were better than us all over the pitch. I thought they wanted to win the game more than we did. And regardless of any tactical information or any formations or anything like that, if you don't run around enough and you don't compete with the team you're playing against, you're not going to win enough games. And I thought that's what it looked like today. I thought we looked like, I said at half time, we looked like a lot of individual good players not playing as a team, and we were very quiet without the ball, and it didn't look like a team that had any information about the opposition or a team that wanted to play together. That's what it looked like, and that can't look like that. So yeah, very, very, very poor, and you have to be honest, and we have to include ourselves in that as staff as well. We're part of the problem. Can't take ourselves out of it because ultimately we pick the team. So very, very disappointing.
Positives to take really are it's really early in the season. I wouldn't say there was anyone standing out there. I did think Jordan made a few good saves, but other than that, how do you pick a team up from what is a devastating performance like that?
Yeah, I think it takes a little bit of time to digest. It's always difficult straight after the game to reflect too much. I've told the players some brief feelings of mine, but without going into any length or any detail, because I don't feel it's the right thing to do after the game. And it's a new group, and I felt like it looked like one today, and it hasn't done. I think pre-season and even the Ashford game, we lost 1-0 here, but we've played 2 league games here and not scored. And I thought Ashford, we did create chances, but the goalies played well today. I mean, they could have played without a goalkeeper, to be honest. I thought Saturday we were good without being brilliant with the ball, but we looked like a team, and we looked like we cared. And I felt today, it just, very disappointing. It just looked like we didn't care enough, and that's a worry for me. And I think that's what we have to change in terms of some people's mentality, and also change 1 or 2 personnel, certainly for the starting 11, and maybe even the group. So, like I say, I thought we were poor today, and we have to take that on the chin, and we have to move on. It is early in the season, and I think if performances are poor, I think you can suffer that, but I thought the application was poor today.
Yeah, you say that. Now we turn our heads to the FA Cup, a massive week for us as well. We welcome Hastings next Sunday. How do you turn it around from what is a poor performance today, low spirits, to getting them up for the FA Cup?
If you don't want to play against Hastings at home in the FA Cup in front of 500 or 600 people, you're in the wrong game. So if it needs me to motivate them, they're the wrong players. And I think that's the conversation that myself and Coyley and the rest of the staff will have between now and Thursday when we come in. But yeah, look, we don't need to pick the players up. They're fully aware that was not good enough. They need to do that themselves, because as much as it's our job to make sure that obviously they are motivated, etc., etc. Look, realistically, it's a semi-professional football club. They get paid to play football. They need to take some responsibility as well, as much as myself and the staff, but the players need to take some responsibility as well, which they will. And it's a young group, and obviously we've made a couple of changes today, which we have to obviously hold our hands up to. Didn't quite work, and we know there's 1 or 2 positions that we're still looking to fill, certainly the fullback areas and midfield. We need to strengthen, and we've known that for a few weeks, but we've been getting by. So I think, will we get a reaction next Sunday, which I think, we need one. I think we will. I'm confident in 90% of what we're doing that will be okay, and the 10% that needs to change, we'll make sure